The starting lineups for both teams. For the debut Chargers, we have sophomore from Wisconsin, Coral Alvarez. Number 14, the sophomore from North Carolina, Torrey Hamilton. Number 15, a senior from Georgia, Kayla Smith, Torrey Wilkes, and also Mariah Shields. We have Hamilton and Epley in the center of the court for the tip-off. And for the Gators, coached by national champion Carissa Aiken, we have number 10, a senior from Tennessee, Katrina Epley, as Catuto misses the layup. Smith walks away with the travel as well. Actually, no, I believe she gets hit on the play. Let's go ahead and continue with the starting lineups here for the Gators. Number 10, Katrina Epley. Number 14, Tessa Catuto. Number 23, Haley Butcher. Number 24, her sister, Maddie Butcher. And number 25, Allie Loftus. They get inside to Epley, back to Butcher. They go inside. Beautiful ball movement by the Gators. Butcher nearly loses it. The Loftus comes up with it. Floater in the lane, no good. Butcher the rebound. Can't get the putback.
Yeah, like I said earlier, whoever can get to the rim and finish, I don't feel like there's going to be a ton of outside shooting today, so.
Here's Smith bringing the ball up the court. She's the brother of your former teammate, Grant Smith.
I did not know that. That is a unique. How is Grant? Any idea?
No clue. Smith, she goes baseline and kicks it to Lathers. I believe she steps out of bounds before making the play.
Yep. The ball movement's got to be better on that one. Let's see what the Gators do right here. Hopefully they move the ball as well as they did on the first possession.
Christian, that's a play that you're normally using to make when you drive to the basket and looking for options for the kick out.
Yeah, they need a person in the corner and they need somebody diving to the rim at the same time as that's happening. It'll be wide open if they do that.
Lathers blows the layup in transition. Loftus bringing the ball the other direction. They find Catuto. She tries to drive baseline and it is hit out of bounds. I believe it will stay here with the Gators.
Let's see what they do on this inbound, what kind of motion they have.
They're going with the stack set. Ball inside to Loftus.
Good post feed.
Butcher, floater in the lane, but steps out of bounds once again. Might be a little bit different since we're playing on a full court instead of the halfway marks.
Yeah, it definitely makes a difference, especially since we play pickup all the time in the field house. We know what they feel like.
Here's Smith bringing the ball up the floor. The Gators going with the man scheme. That is a screen by Hamilton. She throws it inside to Lathers. Lathers drives baseline, tries the floater to go, and that misses. Sets up an inbounds play for the Chargers. Now here's Hamilton.
Let's see if they get the ball moving right here.
Cora Lathers with the ball on the right wing. Well, then that's a little bit different from the regular college game that there's no shot clock.
Yeah, that's definitely going to make a difference. They're not going to have to rush the looks. They can get what they want.
Hamilton tries the three in the corner. That doesn't fall. No score already, 2 minutes into this ball game. One thing that's interesting with this matchup, the clock is continuous.
Yeah, it's definitely going to play a factor. So hopefully we start to see some scoring on the board.
Loftus tried a three, no good. Smith will take it the other direction. Smith in transition, stops on a dime, has options to the left of her. She finds Shields. Back to Smith.
I like the pace that the Chargers are playing with. They're pushing the ball. I'd like to see the Gators push the ball a little bit.
Lathers tries a three off the backboard, no good. Gets her own rebound. Looks like Christian Porter in a Eagles jersey. Here's Hamilton from way downtown. Just rims out.
Like right here, I'd like to see them push the ball. There we go.
Here's Epley. Has someone coming behind her. That was Cora Lathers, but it will stay here with the Gators.
Hey, I thought we were playing high school rules. Wasn't it?
Epley inbounds it to Loftus, right back to Butcher. Butcher,
that's a good
jump shot on the baseline. You called it, Porter. And that's the first points of the ball game. That's Maddie Butcher, a former volleyball player with the school as well, a junior studying nursing.
There's that athleticism carrying over into multiple sports.
Smith holds her dribble and finds Hamilton.
She needs to swing it.
Hamilton drives inside, has options, tries to find Lathers, ends up in her hands.
Oh.
Catuto tries to get the steal. Beautiful defense by her. Here's Hamilton. Lot of room to operate here. Gets the ball stripped, regains it.
Good hands.
Now
Very good hands by the Gators.
Now in the hands of Butcher, back to Loftus. Loftus kicks it corner to Catuto. She finds Epley.
It's a good look.
Shot from the same position where Maddie Butcher hit her shot. No good. Loftus with the rebound, and that hits off her back foot.
I feel like both teams could be more aggressive going to the rim.
That was a foul there, all North Carolina native, Torrey Hamilton.
Oh.
And Maddie Butcher with the turnover. A number of substitutions made by head coach Carissa Aiken. Coming to the game,
Coming in
Miley
for the
Brown
Gators,
and
Bethany Gamble.
They check into the contest for Tessa Catuto and Butcher. Go ahead and say what you were saying, though, Christian.
Let's see if the Chargers can get a pick and roll action or something, getting them going to the rim. It's too stagnant. Everybody's holding the ball right now. There we go. Oh.
They get inside to Shields. Molly Brown with tenacious defense. Lathers.
There we go.
Great
Oh.
pump fake. Tries to go inside.
One thing about the Gators, they're playing with very active hands right now.
Long inbound to Hamilton. Somehow gets down with it. They get it to Smith. Jump shot on the way. That's rejected by Epley.
Again, very active on the defensive end by the Gators.
Maddie Butcher,
Coming
she
into
checks
the
back into the
Gators, number
contest
24,
for
Maddie
sister,
Butcher.
Haley Butcher. Both those ladies, former volleyball players with the school's program. And Loftus with the steal. She's in transition,
Oh,
finds
good
Molly
pass.
Brown. Brown off the backboard. Basket no good, but she gets fouled.
There's that transition we were talking about. Who can get out and beat the other person to the other rim? Speed of the game is going to be a big difference, especially playing on a full court now.
Molly Brown taking her first attempts at the free throw line and also the first attempts in the game as well. At the table right now for the Chargers, number 10, Savannah Lindsay.
Coming in for the Chargers, number 10, Savannah
Mariah
Lindsay.
Shields. And Brown misses the first free throw attempt.
Coming in for the
Also
Gators,
checking into
number
the game for the
11,
Gators,
Karen
number 11,
Fuller.
Karen Fuller. With 15 minutes left to go in this first half of action. Second attempt is up, no good for the Gators, but great rebound by Butcher. Shot up and away, no good for number 11, Fuller.
That was a really good look. We just need to hit it.
The Gators have ample amount of looks, but it's not reflecting on the scoreboard with only 2 points provided by both teams. Brown inbounds it to Fuller. That goes wild. Lathers, great anticipation, but Fuller nearly comes down with it. She hits the deck hard, and the Gators are going to be rewarded with the possession. Here's Katrina Epley, anticipating the inbound to Fuller. Get it to Brown, back to Fuller. Beautiful motion here by the Gators.
That's a good look.
Epley.
Good shot.
You said it was a good look, and she knocked it down. That's 4 points for the Gators. Katrina Epley, the senior.
Karen did a really good job at drawing the two defenders and leaving Katrina wide open for the easy jumper.
Katrina with great defense on Smith. She tries to go baseline and loses the ball. Great anticipating defense by the Gators. Here's Fuller bringing the ball into the half-court setting. The Chargers in a 2-3 defensive scheme. Fuller wide open from way downtown. Wedges on the side of the rim. Here's Hamilton taking it the other direction.
Let's see if she can finish. Oh, way to draw the contact.
Hamilton, she drives hard to the paint in transition. Ample of room, goes up strong. Couldn't lead off the backboard. She'll go to the free throw line to try to convert on 2 free throws. A volleyball player that does play for the school as well. One thing that's pretty cool about her as well is the fact that she was awarded the NCCAA Player of the Week the Eagles won regionals in Toccoa Falls.
Yeah, that's very impressive.
First attempt of the miss for Hamilton. Second attempt up and misses as well.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what the volleyball team does next year, coming off that regional championship.
Double team in the corner, thriving defense by the Chargers. Fuller comes up with it.
Oh, good hands.
Great hands by Smith, and she picks up the foul, drawed by Miley Brown. 14 minutes left to go in this first half of action. The Chargers still scoreless coming into the game.
Coming in for the Chargers,
not number 20, but number 23.
Ashley Horton.
Ashley Horton, brother of your teammate, Anthony Horton.
Yeah, Anthony was a very large part of our success this year. It's going to hurt not to have him next year.
Brown, shot from the same spot that Epley hit. No good. But Brown comes back with a second chance opportunity.
See if they get the ball moving. Good side-to-side action. Oh, good post feed.
They go inside to Butcher, and Horton gets tacked on with the foul, drawn by Bethany Gamble.
Horton doesn't need to swipe down. She just needs to stand there with her hands high.
A force in the middle for this Chargers defense, especially when they go to the 2-3 scheme. That is out of bounds on the Gator, off the hands of Bethany Gamble.
I think the Gators need more spacing on offense. They're starting to clump up. Early in the game, they were moving the ball, staying wide, and getting wide open looks.
Just a reminder, both teams have a total of 3 timeouts to use throughout the course of the game. These timeouts are full timeouts. Here's Hamilton, finds Lathers, guarded by Miley Brown.
I'd like to see her attack off that catch. They're dribbling too much right now. They need to start moving it and trying to get to the paint and then kicking it out.
Hamilton
There we
splits
go.
the defenders, goes strong to the lane, and she'll take another trip to the free throw line to try to convert on the first points possible for the Chargers.
Magic happens when you get inside the paint.
This is Hamilton's second trip to the line. No team so far has hit a free throw thus far. First attempt up for Hamilton, and it's
Coming
good.
in for the Gators,
Number of
number
substitutions here for the
23,
Gators.
Haley Butcher,
number 20,
number 14,
Ella Moss.
Tessa Catuto,
Butcher checks
and
back into
number
the
20,
contest as well
Ella
as
Moss.
Catuto.
I'd like to see if the Gators can run out of this and see if they can get in transition off this rebound. Since they have numbers, let's see if she goes.
Hamilton misses the entire rim on that second attempt and picks the pocket of Moss. Moss finds Catuto. Goes corner to Moss.
Good
Moss
post feed.
inside to Butcher.
All she needs to do is stand straight up.
And Horton picks up her second foul of the game. Number 22 checks into the contest, Katie Dietrich. And she comes in for number 15, Torrey Smith. Brown into Moss. Great pump fake. Tries to get past her defender, loses her dribble. She finds Miley Brown. Brown back to Catuto. Back to Moss. And she loses the ball. 4-1 thus far, the first half score. And Hamilton anticipates the inbound.
See if we can get some motion here. There we go, we got a screen.
Hamilton from way downtown, off the side of the rim.
Good hustle.
Great save there by number 22, Dietrich. Cora Lathers drives inside,
That's a
kicks
good
it to
take.
Horton. As you said, a very good take.
The Chargers are having really good success when they drive. They're getting a lot of foul calls. Let's see if they can translate it into points eventually.
Maria Shields prepares to check back into the game, as well as Erica Thompson.
Number 24, Maria Shields.
Shields comes in for Horton. She has 2 fouls. And Thompson comes into the game for Miley Brown. They get it to Hamilton. Hamilton takes the screen, goes all the way to the rack. A lot of contact up towards the backboard, no good. Gamble with a strong
good hands.
rebound, stolen by Shields. Out goes the next attempt, foul and 1.
Easy steals turning into points.
Not just an easy steal, but a steal in the open court for the Chargers. That was Torrey Wilkes. She gets her first trip to the free throw line.
Let's see if she can convert this and make it a 3-point play.
With the free throw here, she can tie up this ball game. That hits the side of the rim. Another steal for the Chargers. Wilkes gets a hand on it, and the Gators get it right back. Actually, no, it stays with the Chargers. Here goes Shields. Off against the side of the rim, no good. Seems that the Chargers are going with a full court press temporarily.
I think they should keep doing it. The Gators are struggling to bring the ball up the court against that.
Gets it over to Moss. Moss to Tessa Catudo. Tessa to Moss. Moss drives hard inside. Great job by Hamilton keeping her hands straight up in the air, not drawing the foul. The first timeout on the floor here for the Chargers. Allie Chapman alongside with Christian Porter will step aside shortly. Welcome back, fans all over to the girls' national champion, not the national championship, getting carried away here, the Collegian championship between the Gators and the Chargers. There's Hamilton bringing the ball up the floor. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman, alongside with Christian Porter. Christian, a low-scoring ball game early.
Yeah, very defensive. A lot of steals in this game, a lot of active hands, a lot of tips. Nobody's really able to get into a flow of their offense right now.
Cora Lathers with the ball on the top of the key, guarded by Thompson. She throws it away, intended target Smith. That's another turnover here for the Chargers.
Yep, and it's because they're playing defense 2 feet above the three-point line, putting pressure on the ball.
That pressure allows them to get another possession. Thompson finds Katrina Epley. Loftus, she'll take a second chance from downtown, misses everything.
Oh, good rebound.
Strong rebound by Catudo. Moss.
Let's see if the Gators can convert. They get a lot of offensive rebounds. They're just not showing the product of it right now.
Great give and go to Moss off the backboard, misses everything.
Oh, another rebound.
And a third opportunity here for the Gators. Here's Catudo.
A good pass.
Corner three try, no good. Hamilton, I believe she touched the bottom of the net there to get that rebound. She got up. We mentioned she was a volleyball player, an NCAA Player of the Week during the week when the Eagles won the volleyball championship. Here's Hamilton. Goes inside to Shield.
Pass.
Off the backboard, no good.
Oh. He's got a jump ball, yep.
You are indeed right. Jump ball called here for, I believe, in favor of the Chargers. And they're getting plenty of good looks, but they're just not converting here.
Yeah, it's both teams. Both teams are really getting what they want. It's just not converting.
Hamilton somehow keeps her dribble. Takes a screen by Wilkes.
They look like the Globetrotters. I used to see them do that as a kid.
I don't know a lot of guys that can do that with their dribble moves there.
Yeah, I'm not flexible enough to get down that low anymore.
Hamilton goes inside to Smith.
Oh, good pass.
Lathers, open try for a long two.
Very good ball movement, getting to the high post and swinging it to the corner.
Actually called a three. I believe they're going with the high school line for these games. But Lathers gives the Chargers the lead. Loftus tries to answer back, no good. Good rebound attempt by Katrina Epley. And Lathers comes down with it.
The Gators have taken a lot of threes in this past 2 minutes. The first 8 minutes of the game, they didn't really take a three. Maybe I'd like to see them get back inside and try and get to the rim.
Here's Hamilton taking her time. They kick it to Shields. Inside to Wilkes.
Oh, good hands.
Great hands by Epley. Wilkes goes up strong.
Let's see if she pushes here.
Epley with speed. Stops on a dime and kicks it over to Loftus. She'll try another jumper. And Hamilton with another strong rebound, quickly double teamed. And she draws the jump ball.
Coming in for the Gators,
Savannah Lindsay comes into the game for Shields, as the Chargers do have the lead, as well as Butcher comes into the game as well for Tessa Catuto. We mentioned that Carissa Aiken is the coach here for the Gators. And what a national championship run that they were able to get this season.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching them on the road a lot, and that team was special. They had a good combination. They were all bought in, and Coach Sellers did a phenomenal job of using what he had.
That long jump shot on the baseline ties his ball game right back up at 6. I believe that was one by Loftus.
Good
Inside to
post
Wilkes. Jumper on the way, no good. Lathers, the shortest player on the floor, gets the rebound. Hamilton to Smith. One more pass over to Savannah Lindsay.
That's a good rebound.
No good, but Wilkes gets a second opportunity to head back to the charity stripe. 9 minutes left to go in this ball game, all knotted up at 6-6. We mentioned, Christian, that this is a low-scoring game.
We did. Torrey Wilkes is doing a phenomenal job inside the paint, whether it's finding somebody or getting to the rim, getting to the free throw line. She's really controlling the paint right now.
Wilkes knocks down the first free throw attempt of the ball game, and she splits them. They're heading the other direction as well, and Hamilton with a great steal attempt. It will stay here. That was number 12, Emma Tome. They get it to Moss.
See if they can get the ball to Katrina at the high post, or Maddie.
Back to Moss.
See if they can get it to her in the post right there, get to the rim.
Loftus, back to Moss. Great pump fake. Back to Loftus. Another three on the way for her. Side of the rim. Wilkes with the rebound.
Way to slow it up. Way to read the court.
They get it over to Hamilton. 8 minutes and 30 seconds left in the remainder of the half. Smith tries to split the double team, and Lathers nearly kept it in bounds. That's another turnover here for the Chargers.
The Gators are doing an excellent job of being active on the defensive end.
Moss over to Loftus. Epley finds Thome. That's off the side of the backboard. Lathers takes the other direction here. Stops on a dime. In transition. Great floater in the lane. No good. Smith with the rebound. Finds Hamilton for a wide open jumper. No good. Wilkes the rebound. Stays with it. Lathers, three on the way. Just rims out.
They're getting really good looks right now. They just need to knock something down.
4 consecutive offensive rebounds. Here's Lathers
there
from downtown.
There it is. Excellent offensive rebounding on that possession.
That's her second three of the ball game. Give her 6 in the game. The Gators, who had the lead for majority of this contest.
Ooh, good shot by
Katrina. What a response.
Yeah, she stepped into that one with confidence.
Looks like Christian Porter when he had 7 threes in Jacksonville, his hometown. Turnaround jumper.
Ooh.
And the official calls the travel. I can see what he was saying there. I mean, she didn't establish her pivot foot from the beginning, and she just turns around and literally jumps in the air and makes a spin move.
Yeah, I think Torrey needs to keep being aggressive, though. She's doing a really good job at flashing to that high post and the mid post and getting good looks.
Horton comes to the table. Here's Loftus bringing the ball up the floor. Epley, another look.
Oh,
that's good. One. She can't be stopped.
She got 2 or 3 from there.
2. No, she has 3 total.
Yeah, that's her sweet spot.
Lathers and Katrina both with 6 in the ball game. Here's Smith. Beautiful ball movement here by the Chargers as we have a knotted up ball game at 10 apiece. That's a turnover. Another one by the Chargers. That one might be costly, especially by how close this contest is.
Yeah, we're still early in the game, though. They can make up for it. It's a tie ball game. Plenty of time left in this game.
Loftus checks out the ball game. Back into the game is Karen Fuller and Molly Brown.
Since they're in the zone, they need to get the ball shifting, to get the defense shifting, and maybe get it to the high post or Katrina on the wing for another jumper.
Here's Brown. Guarded by Savannah Lindsay.
Good pump fake.
Fuller goes inside to Katrina. Off the backboard it goes. Bethany Gamble with the near save. Great effort, but I believe Horton did hit it out. Here's Smith.
Let's see if she can get it down to Horton on the post if she has a size mismatch.
Smith picks up her dribble and now is met by Katrina Epley. Has Lathers wide open. And Butcher with the steal. Finds Gamble. Gamble to Fuller.
You space the court a little bit, get somebody on this side of the court to spread the defense out.
Butcher off the backboard.
That's a good shot.
Actually, don't need the backboard. She drains it and also gives the Gators the lead.
Fundamental one dribble pull up.
That's her first bucket of the game and also regains the Gators lead. They haven't led since they were up about 6-4, and then the Chargers took it over. We're looking at a ball game here, Christian. Great swinging crossover here by Smith. Dribble handoff to Lathers, and she loses it.
I got a feeling these turnovers are going to come back to haunt the Chargers towards the end of the game, because a lot of them aren't really forced turnovers.
The Chargers in their first ever Collegian championship game in their history. Molly Brown, she'll try a jumper, no good. Epley strong rebound, goes up strong and draws the foul.
The Gators are doing a really good job of getting on the glass, and they're being rewarded for it with multiple shot attempts, and now they're starting to finish and get to the free throw line.
The Gators winning 5 Collegian basketball championships in a row. They've won them all except for last year. The Bears took it home.
Oh, wow.
Epley a part of 2 of those championship teams as well, as she leads the Gators in scoring with 6 as she misses the first free throw attempt. Hamilton checks back into the contest, as well as number 22, Katie Dietrich. Second attempt is good here for Epley as she splits the free throw tries. Horton checks out the ball game here for Torrey Smith.
I'd like to see the Gators at some point press, because as active as they are in the half court, I feel like they could cause some turnovers and maybe run away with this game early.
Here's a three-point try by Hamilton, no good. Epley with the strong rebound. She'll take it the other direction.
Katrina's doing a really good job on the glass right now.
Almost walked away with
Good
the walk
swing.
there. Molly Brown, baseline jumper, no good. Butcher the rebound.
Good offensive rebound.
Fuller, shot on the way, no
Another
good.
one.
Third opportunity here for the Gators. Fuller resets the offense.
There we go. We need to get spacing on the court right now. Oh, another one.
Katrina, 3, corner, no good.
Good rebound.
Fourth opportunity here for the Gators.
Second
Bethany
Gamble.
Gamble gets it to go.
That was great hustle on her part and getting to the right spot to grab the rebound. And way to go strong with it.
Gamble with her first points of the game. The Gators now lead by 5. Hamilton kicks it over to Lathers.
I'd like to see Hamilton shoot that. Bethany's giving her some room.
Hamilton swings it over to Smith. 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on the play clock. And I believe that is an illegal screen called on the floor.
Yeah, that's on the person dribbling the ball. They got to wait till the screen is set. Can't put your big man in that position.
Chargers down by 5. 3 minutes and 51 seconds exactly left on the first half clock. Here's Fuller.
Let's see if they move it here. Get a post feed maybe.
Brown gets it back to Fuller. Back to Brown, near still there by Cora Lathers.
See if they can get it swinging. It stayed on one side. There we go. We got to switch side of the court. Usually results in a good look. Look at that.
And Butcher gets a great look, give her 4 on the contest. Maddie Butcher, the junior nursing major. Now the Gators sit at a 7-point lead, their biggest lead of the contest. Here's Smith, receives a screen. And that is a foul on Epley.
Yeah, just a little too aggressive right there. Maybe go over the screen, not into it.
Coming in for the Chargers,
Shields checks back into the contest for number 22, Katie Dietrich. with now 3 minutes and 16 seconds left on the play clock. They find Hamilton.
Yeah, Bethany's daring her to shoot right now. I'd like to see her shoot it and see what happens.
Hamilton with ample space, nearly 3 feet between them. Dribbles through 3 defenders, tries to find Smith.
Good
Epley
hands
with
by
great
Katrina.
hands. Epley stops on a dime. Jumper, no good. Great rebound there by Smith.
I think she should have pushed ahead with the pass right there. She had Miley running to the rim.
Here is Smith. Finds Lathers. Lathers tries another 3 from way downtown. No good. The Gators winning the rebounding battle tonight.
Oh,
behind
we
the
got a
charge
steal.
of Epley.
Oh, good pass.
Great steal there by Mariah
Great
Shields.
pass.
And Wilkes with the deuce.
Defense leads to easy offense.
That was their first points in a while. Now they trail by 5. Fuller. Long jumper, no good. Shields with the rebound.
Oh, way to push the pace. Oh,
Throws it ahead to Cora Lathers.
that was the right idea. The Gators seem to struggle to get back in transition. Might be the way they need to do it to beat them.
Tessa Patudo checks back into the contest here for Fuller. And Wilkes for the inbound here for the Chargers. Wilkes needs to throw it in, and she finds Shields. Shields inside to Torrey Smith. And that ball is hit from behind. It will stay here with the Chargers.
How's your bracket looking for March right now?
Pretty terrible, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah, I had Arizona beating Kentucky. I went out early.
Yeah, I went out pretty early, too. I had Kentucky going all the way, and St. Petersburg kind
Yeah.
of spoiled my birthday party, you know?
Hey, they play tonight. I think they're playing right now, actually. I kind of hope they win.
Katrina with a great defensive effort, and it'll stay here with the Chargers. Right now, speaking of March Madness, St. Peter's is playing against the number 3 and also one of the better teams in the Big Ten, Purdue. Justin Ivey, one of the better players on that team, as Shields takes a 3. No good.
I'm a huge fan of him. And what I like about Purdue is they don't recruit a ton of 5-stars. Their development is phenomenal.
As one of the better teams in Indiana, here's Epley from the side mark. No good. Miley Brown with the rebound. Here's Catudo. Gets it back to Brown. She'll take a jumper. No good.
Oh, good pass ahead.
Lathers
beats
gets
her off
past
the
her
dribble.
defender. Off the backboard. Just misses. Catudo tries to take it the other direction. Lathers.
Good crossover.
Great crossover. Gamble
Good pass.
inside. Brown, 2.
That's great ball movement by the Gators right there.
And that is a 7-point lead here for the Gators. Now with under a minute left to go.
Yeah, the Chargers definitely need to score right here to get some momentum going into halftime.
I would honestly hold the ball here for the final shot as well, since there is no shot clock.
Oh, yeah, that plays a huge role. I forgot about that one.
Doesn't promise the Gators any possessions as well. Hamilton,
Oh, good skip.
great skip pass over to Smith. She nearly loses it. Here's Lathers. Skip pass to Shields. Tries to save it.
That's another one of those uncostly turnovers that they didn't need.
Katrina Epley brings the ball back into the half-court setting.
Let's see if they hold the ball for one shot.
Here's Catudo. Skip
good
pass
swing.
over to Brown. Epley with 17 seconds left. Tries to find Catudo,
Good save.
and she saves it. Into the hands of Lathers, though. Gets past her defender. 10 seconds left on the clock. Lathers with options. Finds Hamilton. 3 on the way. Front of the rim. Hits off of Maddie Butcher. And the clock does stop here during the games in the championship. Normally in the season, it's a running clock in the first half and then a running clock in the second half with the 2-minute mark having the stop clock. But it's different for the championship game.
I think the Chargers need to find a way to get to the rim right here. They got plenty of time to do it.
They try to throw it inside to Lathers.
Oh, that's a good
Great
look.
pump fake.
Oh,
Off
that's a
the
great
front of
look,
the rim.
though. It'll start to drop eventually.
19-12 is the halftime score. The Gators are up in front with a comfortable lead of 7, their biggest lead of the game. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back after some promotions by Pensacola Christian College.
It's a passion that unites us. The heartbeat of everything we do. Since 1974, we've been building, reaching, expanding our limits. And yet today, one thing hasn't changed. Pensacola Christian College empowers leaders to influence the world for Christ.
You only have one life. What are you going to do with it? This is a place where you can be empowered to fulfill God's calling and pursue your passion.
I had told my pastor before coming here, I was like, I don't really like school, but now on my 3rd year, learning is so much fun.
Incrementally, we're ready to do more, we're ready to face more, and to say, this may not be the easiest thing I've ever done, but it's the most rewarding thing I've ever done.
Teaching is communicating facts, but the bottom line for me with teaching is connecting the material so the students not only know it, but appreciate it and also know how to use it.
We have great faculty, and they honestly inspire me.
They'll constantly tell you, if you need something, come talk to me. You can have a really good teacher-student relationship. And that's one of the reasons why I chose PCC, is to have faculty that love God to help me further my spiritual walk with Christ.
Faculty are saying it's going to take hard work and dedication to be the best at whatever you're doing for God's glory. Everything that I see here is Christ-centered.
Why is PCC here? It's to change lives to make them more like Christ.
They want students to make an impact on the world. I think their goal really is to change the world, and they do it one student at a time.
Welcome back, fans from all over. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with point guard here for the Pensacola Christian College Eagles, Christian Porter. Christian, we have a 19-12 game right now. What's been the key to this success here for the Gators?
Yeah, the Gators. Katrina got hot in the towards the end of that second, or at the end of the first half, and that really played a role. I think she had 6 straight, and that really stretched the lead out.
Shields goes inside to Wilkes. Lathers from way downtown, no good.
Oh, good rebound, her own rebound.
Hits her own rebound, and no one was boxing out there. Hamilton back to Lathers. She'll try another jumper, no good.
Oh, good rebound.
And she gets her own rebound again. Hamilton takes a screen over from Wilkes. Hamilton goes inside, kicks Hamilton. Lathers goes inside to Hamilton, back to Lathers. Over to Shields. Shields works on the taller defender.
Oh, good reverse.
Open on the other side of the rim. Mariah Shields makes this a 5-point ball game.
That almost looked like Stephen Wheeler out there.
Ah, stop it. I'm going to tell you that right now. A great defense on the other side. Mariah Shields. But please stop it, Christian, please.
The hustle that came out, looks like the Chargers came out to play in this half.
3 consecutive offensive rebounds to a bucket. Reverse layup for Mariah Shields. Here's Catuto.
And very, very active hands on the defensive end right now.
Wilkes nearly came up with the turnover for the Gators. Here's Epley. Finds Butcher. Over to Loftus. Back to Katrina. Butcher. Jumper on the way. No good.
It's a great reversal, though. Got her a wide open look.
Sets up another inbounds opportunity here for the Gators. Get it into Loftus. Loftus drives hard, and Hamilton gets a hand on it. Here's Torrey Hamilton, guarded by Loftus. Hamilton gets it over to Smith, and Epley picks up the foul. Smith with the inbound and finds Hamilton. Chargers now down by 5. What a great first possession they had to open up this half. Great screen and roll action. Finds a wide open Lather. She'll take a 3.
She's going to get one to fall eventually. She keeps getting these wide open looks. One of them's going to go.
That's another offensive rebound here for the Chargers. Hamilton. Skip pass over to Wilkes. Butcher nearly came up with it. And she comes off with a block. Great save by Shields. Hamilton can't get it to go. Cora Lathers with the rebound. Misses everything.
Oh, another
Shields
reverse.
with the second chance opportunity. Makes this a 3-point game.
Another reverse layup.
She ties Lathers in scoring. Epley.
That's our sweet spot, that right wing.
And she leads all scorers with 10. That was in rhythm.
Very much so. She stepped into that with confidence in transition.
Wilkes.
Oh, good steal.
Turns it away. Here's Catuto heading the other way.
Good pass.
Epley. Loftus. Tries to get it back to Epley, but that's stolen away.
Try to do a give and go. Too many hands on the way.
Here's Shields.
Let's see if she can get to the rim again.
She has all the points here for the Chargers in this first opening half. Second half, actually. Butcher gets a hand on that one. Great defensive effort, but that's going to stay here with the Chargers. Number 10, Savannah Lindsay checks into the contest for Mariah Shields.
What'd you think of that Arkansas-Gonzaga game last night? The #1 overall seed going down.
I think Chet Holmgren is a very great player, especially with his long elusiveness and also his defensive ability to be effective around the perimeter. But Arkansas was just the team that wanted the most in that situation.
Arkansas looks really good. I mean, they play hard the entire game. Their defensive presence is unmatched in the country right now.
Especially with Houston also beating Arizona the other day. The madness just isn't at Pensacola Christian. Lathers, wide open opportunity.
That's
good.
It was bound to go eventually.
Lathers with 3 threes in the game. Give her 9.
You give her that many looks, she's bound to hit one.
He said she was going to hit one eventually, and she does.
I think Kansas is the only #1 seed left in the tournament right now.
I believe so. Yes, Kansas, and they're playing against Providence tonight. Providence, a very good team in the Big East.
Not much heard about them throughout the season, but especially in this postseason, they've really made some noise.
Great pass. That's tipped by Loftus. Heading the other direction.
Oh, good
Loftus
hustle.
fights for it and saves it right in the hands of Hamilton.
Oh.
Gets it over to
A
Smith.
little high. Oh, a double team. Here's that pressure we were talking about earlier. See if the Gators can pull away a little bit with some pressure.
They break the press.
And there's that turnover that's forced.
And Wilkes turns the ball over. That's unfortunate as well because Lathers within a 3. She possibly could have hit another one.
Especially if she's a shooter. All it takes is one to go in.
That's your life statement there, buddy.
Yes, it is. All it takes is one. Once you see it go in, it makes all the difference.
Catuto finds Brown. They go back to Brown. Epley with the only points in the second half here for the Gators. Here's Catuto.
Good swing. That's a good look.
Butcher wide open.
Boom.
Knocks it down. Her first 3 of the night.
They got the defense moving side to side.
She has 7. Here's Hamilton coming back. Met by Molly Brown. Tries to skip it inside to Horton. She gets a hand on it. Lathers tries to save it. Actually, no, that was Lindsay Savannah. Savannah Lindsay, actually. Lathers, she checks out the ball game. A much-needed and much-deserved rest for her. Here's Epley. Great skip over to Brown, but that falls out of bounds. Talk about college basketball earlier today. The one team we did forget to talk about as well was UNC versus UCLA.
Oh, that's going to be a matchup tonight. I think UNC is on a run at the right time during the season. They had their ups and downs throughout, but they are playing really well in this postseason.
Great block there by Epley.
Just an update on March Madness. Purdue is leading St. Peter's 27-25 with 4 minutes left in the first half.
Fading shot for Hamilton. No good, but it's going to stay here with the Chargers. And that St. Petersburg team, what a fantasy story for them towards the end of their season.
They are a tough team, man. They are tough as nails. They are undersized in most of their games, but they play like dogs.
Here's Wilkes. Tries to inbound it to Hamilton. She'll take a 3. That's no good. Here's Molly Brown, met by Wilkes. Great defensive effort by her. Hamilton, lane to the basket, goes up strong, pushed it aside, and she'll head back to the charity stripe.
That was a great take, drawing the contact on that play, getting to the free throw line. Let's see if she can knock him down.
Hamilton back at the line for free throws. Only with 2 points thus far in this matchup. First attempt is up and it misses.
She needs to put a little more arc on her shot. That was a little flat.
And one thing that was a little bit interesting as well is that instead of flicking forward, she kind of flicked towards the side.
Yeah.
And it kind of makes the ball do a little bit of a spin here.
See if she fixes her mechanics on the second free throw.
Second attempt here for Hamilton.
Oh, that looked a lot better, though. Hit the back iron. Didn't go in, but it looked a lot better.
And here's Thompson with enough time to get it over. And she...
Yeah, she traveled on that one. Her foot slid. It happens.
She established her pivot foot, but she kind of had her toe on the ground, and it dragged a little bit, and then she took the 2 steps with the other foot.
It was that forward momentum.
Kind of like a ballerina, I guess.
Yeah.
Dancing on a tightrope. Here's Lathers, check back into the game. She has 9. Great pass inside to Smith. They go inside to Hamilton, and they throw it away. Here's Miley Brown. She turns it over. Back to Lathers.
Oh, good
Hamilton.
Pass. That's a great pass. Oh.
By herself and blows the layup.
The Chargers are going to have to start making some of these opportunities that they keep getting.
Here's Hamilton wide open in the corner.
Oh, good shot. Really good play.
And that's Hamilton's 5th point of the game.
That was a great pass from Cora.
And as they travel by Epley.
We've seen a turn of events. The Gators are turning the ball over a lot now, whereas the Chargers were doing it early in the half.
13 minutes and 30 seconds left in this ball game. Wilkes comes back to the table here for Savannah Lindsay.
So who do you think is going to go first overall in the draft this year?
Ah, man, you like asking me these questions here. That's a good question. Jabari Parker is a guy I like, especially with his frame and build and his ability to shoot the ball at a high clip with him being 6'11" is such a costly and also great feature to him.
Yeah, I think he kind of established his #1 overall argument with the way he played this year. Some of the moves he made were already NBA level pro moves. So.
I mean, Ben Carroll is also looking good, and with him being provided with more games, go down the stretch in this postseason, he has more of an opportunity to look better in front of scouts.
Yeah, I think this top 10 is they're very equal, and anything can happen in this top 10 this year.
But it all depends on what the team needs. So if it's a team like OKC and they have a really good guard, and I forgot his name,
They got a couple of them.
Yeah, they have a couple of them. But they need a big. So Jabari Smith, he does fit into their mold, and it kind of reminds me when they drafted a 6'11" big from Texas back in 2007.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we all know what happened to that guy. Possibly one of the greatest scorers to ever play the game. Here's Thompson. Nearly loses the ball, but retains her dribble.
Yeah, that Nets team they're unbeatable when Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving are doing their thing.
Agreeable.
Not a lot of teams that can compete with them.
Although they're the 8th seed in the East right now, there's no 1 seed that wants to play them in this postseason.
Yeah, because when they're healthy together, it's a dangerous game.
Yes, and the role players they have as well, such as Patty Mills and Claxton.
And Seth Curry.
Yes, makes them
Joe Harris.
Drummond as well that they added recently in the trade, during the trade block.
Yeah, very, very deep team, which is needed in the postseason.
Here's Brown. Over to Fuller.
No, it's great seeing Klay Thompson back in the game.
Here's Brown again.
See if we can get some inside action here. Too much perimeter action.
I mean, this 2-3 defense that they're providing is forcing them to get it inside, but I found Epley.
There it is. Get it to that high post.
And great fade here for her. She has 10 in the ballgame. That's a timeout on the floor. I believe that was called by the Gators. As just snapped, 2 remaining now, and we'll be back shortly. Welcome back, fans from all over, to the Collegian's Women's Championship. Hi, I'm Alvin Chapman, alongside with second team All-Region point guard Christian Porter. Christian, great to have you here tonight.
Yes, sir. It's great to be here. It's fun to watch.
The Chargers are down by 4 after Katrina Epley dagger, which separated the game from a 2-point lead to a 4-point lead. And as a foul in the lane, no shot to count there. That'll be an inbound on the baseline.
One thing about the Chargers, they're very good about playing inside out. They get the ball to the high post, especially the number 20.
Jump shot on the way, off the back of the rim. Epley with the rebound.
And she's pushing the pace on this play.
Oh, off her foot. Comes down with it.
Works out. Good swing. Good ball movement. Let's see if they can get it into the post to Bethany maybe.
Brown, Butcher, another 3 on the way.
That's a good look.
Great look. Can't get it to fall.
A little over-aggressive on that rebound. Starting to fill in here. We're starting to get a little crowd.
Soo-Bin Kim checks into the ballgame here for the Chargers. Gives some players some much-needed rest as well. Speaking of the next game that we have here, we have the Hornets going up against the Stingrays. The Stingrays, last semester, they won volleyball and basketball. Now they've somehow found their way back into the championship circle.
Yeah, the Stingrays play extremely hard. I think that's going to be a big factor in the game. But the Hornets do have some players that are very talented. So we'll see how it turns out.
Soo-Bin Kim tries to go baseline, yet steps out of bounds. Here comes Mariah Shields. She had a great couple moments in the first opening plays of the first half.
Yeah, she did. The couple reverse layups, they were huge for her team as they kept them in the game.
The Chargers down by 4 with 11 minutes and 10 seconds left on the game clock. Catuto
Good swing.
goes to Loftus in the corner. Finds Butcher. She hit a 3 earlier on the right wing. Catuto finds Loftus. Long 2 on the way. No good.
Good rebound by Katrina Epley. I look to score.
That's going to be a backcourt violation here from the Gators. And it seemed like Epley's doing majority of the offense here for the Gators.
Yeah, I think Maddie's got to look to shoot that one. She was wide open, had nobody in front of her, and she's already hit a 3 this game. Why not shoot the mid-range right there?
Here comes Hamilton for the Chargers. They can use a bucket here. Great curl inside for Smith, but blows the layup. Epley heading the other direction. She has options to the left of her and finds Loftus.
Pass.
Great pass to Butcher. That misses. Epley nearly come down with the rebound there.
Push ahead. Oh, good pass.
Great touch pass to Lathers in the open floor. Off the backboard it goes, and that's set back by Loftus. In the hands of Shields. She goes up strong, and that's sent back by Gamble. That's a toss-up under the ground
Good hustle.
in the hands of Hamilton, and draws the foul.
Well, that worked out in the Chargers' favor. That easily been called a jump ball.
That ball was on the ground for a solid minute there, brother. Great to see on the Gators bench the National Player of the Year as well, Lauren Alvarez. What a series of games she had at the national tournament in Joplin, Missouri.
What a career she's had.
Tell me about it. All-time leading scorers in assists, rebounds, and points. The program's first ever triple-double, and also the first program's ever National Player of the Year awardee.
Yeah, I had the pleasure of knowing her in high school and playing at the same high school, so I got to see what she was about before she came here. So
yeah, you guys went to, I believe, Trinity Baptist Academy as well.
Yeah, Trinity Christian, yep. It was a fun time. She actually transferred my junior year of high school to Providence.
Yeah, she went to Providence, and then she went to Saddlewood. One thing that's interesting about that transfer there, she also played alongside with 2 D1 athletes as well.
Very talented teams. I think they made it to the state Final Four a couple times. I don't know if they actually won it or not, but yeah.
Yeah, talking to her in a conversation, I believe they went up against, and here's Epley, long 2 on the way after a rejection. And that's going to be heading over to the Chargers ball. Let's go ahead and continue talking about Lauren Alvarez. I don't remember the specific names of the players, but one plays at Seton Hall, another plays at Ole Miss, and they played in the Final Four for the state against the Dix National Champion winner in 2016.
Yeah. She definitely played some high-level competition, which I think prepared her for here. I think it definitely not made the game easier, but it definitely slowed down for her a little bit, and that's why she was able to dominate the way she was.
Wilkes with a defensive effort, no good. Loftus in transition, one man to beat. Shields to beat her as well. And that's an offensive foul for the Chargers.
Well done. Sacrificing her body for her team.
It almost appeared that she was inside the circle when she set her feet, but the official called the offensive, and we're going to go with it. The Chargers down by 4. Here's Smith.
Yeah, they're doing a really good job staying in this game. They just need to get a few more buckets, a few more stops, and take the lead. Oh, good
Katrina Epley with a great defensive stop there. Hits it off the foot of Smith and forces the turnover.
Yeah, that was a great defensive play by her, being able to hit it off her leg. Well done. High IQ play right there.
We haven't been keeping track of her rebounds, but she has plenty of them. Shields with the great defensive effort. They go to Gamble. Catuto wide open. Butcher rolls off the rim and good.
There's about 4, 5, 6 passes in that little sequence. All little touch passes to get the wide open layup.
Chargers now down by 6. Here's Smith. They try to go inside to Wilkes, and Smith throws it away. Talking to some coaches earlier, this is a completely different game that we're looking at for the girls' side. Normally it's running clock all the way through to the final 2 minutes. Do you think this is playing effect in the way these teams are performing here tonight?
Yeah, I do. I think it's taking a toll on the tiredness, especially being on a bigger court too. With the stoppage clock, the game feels a lot longer than what it is.
And it's not just a bigger court lengthwise, but widthwise. I mean, it's
absolutely.
94 feet all the way around, but when you talk about the sides going back and forth of this court, it plays a huge factor.
Yeah, absolutely. Uh-oh, we got a breakaway.
Lathers in transition, Catuto to beat her, goes up strong! Can't get the bucket to count. But she'll head over to the charity stripe to convert on 2 free throws.
Yeah, I like that she went up with her left hand, giving her a chance to make the layup and go through the contact instead of just letting a block happen.
9:18 left on the game clock.
We really need these free throws right here to keep them in the game.
Lather's first attempt off the back of the rim. Porter, you were a pretty phenomenal free throw shooter this season. I believe 86% on the season.
Yeah, we got drilled with free throws in practice, so it worked out.
Lather's she now passes double digits with 10.
That was probably the one thing we struggled with the most this year, free throw shooting as a team. I think we ended up missing 15-16 in our final regional game, which obviously we lost by 3. Big difference in the game.
Catudo finds Loftus, wide open opportunity from distance. She hasn't made it 3 all game. Wilkes takes it the other direction. Hit off by Loftus. He'll be heading the other direction here with the Chargers. The Chargers have been down in single digits for the majority of the game. They just need to take it one bite at a time, as some people say how to eat an elephant. Hamilton drives inside, tries to kick it over to Lathers. Gamble saves it, but in the hands of Lathers. Quickly double team is Lathers.
Gators are playing very aggressive in this half.
Smith tries to go inside to Wilkes.
Oh, what a steal.
Catudo with the great defensive effort, and she's fouled in the process. .24 left to go. Christian, let's go ahead and check the, the college basketball world of things and the world of basketball so far.
Yeah, let me pull it up and see what happens. The coaching changes this year have been crazy.
Yeah, as soon as some of these guys' seasons are over.
4 or 5 SEC coaches changing this year.
Yeah. One thing that I saw noticeable, Kevin Willard from Maryland, he just picked up the job, and Coral Lathers the other direction. She has 2 men to beat her. Goes up strong and is fouled in the process.
Way to draw contact. Yeah, and then me being a Florida fan, we lost our coach to Georgia, our rival.
That foul was on number 10, Katrina Epley. That's her 3rd. Hopefully she doesn't get in foul trouble, because 2 more, she's out the contest.
The Kansas score is actually a very low-scoring game. With 6 minutes left in the half, it's 17-8. Kansas is up. Very low scoring for a team like Kansas.
Loftus breaks through 2 defenders and finds Epley. Long pass to Gamble, and Smith comes up with the steal. Smith with 1 man to beat, goes up strong, and that's rejected by Gamble.
What a block. Great hustle by Bethany right there.
Bethany Gamble, another one of the volleyball players here at the college. She had a phenomenal junior season as well, playing the left side hitter.
Yeah, she did. I got to watch a few games. Especially being a lefty, it definitely throws people off.
They go inside to Wilkes, nearly double team, goes up strong and fouled in the process.
Chargers hit free throws, they're probably up in this game right now.
If anyone hits free throws, they'll be more comfortable in this game right now. But now we have Torrey Wilkes, number 20.
I said that at the beginning of the game. Layups and free throws.
A starter in this contest. And also a freshman from Michigan. Was a first attempt a miss for Wilkes, the freshman from Michigan. Second attempt for Wilkes was good. Makes it a 3-point game, a 1-possession game, to put it in other words.
Yeah, let's see if Katrina tries to take over this game. She's been big this game when they needed her the most. Ooh.
That's a turnover by the Gators.
That whistle might have actually saved a wide open layup.
It probably could have. I believe she stepped out of bounds or the ball crossed the plane.
Yeah.
But the Chargers here will take over. Here's Smith. Katrina playing stifling defense on Smith. She's scoreless in this matchup. Hamilton, she'll take a long 3-pointer.
Tie ball game.
And she drains it. Hamilton with her 2nd of the game.
We got a little game now. Tie ball game.
We're getting a little comfortable crowd here tonight too.
Yeah.
I mean, nothing like the Bob Jones versus PCC game, which was pretty entertaining. But I mean, if you weren't here early, you just weren't sitting.
Yeah, that was it was one of the hottest games I played in. Being on the court, it was hot.
And we're not talking about a popularity. We're talking about temperature here, ladies and gentlemen. Catuto finds Brown. She'll take a three. Nearly got it to go. Rebounds her own miss. Foul, no basket.
That's great hustle by Miley Brown on that play.
Miley, the sister of Landon Brown. He's not an Eagle or anything, but a good friend of mine, and also a really good softball player for your Collegian.
It's quite the coaching staff over there. 2 national champions and a player of the year on it.
Yeah, when situations get a little heated, don't know what to do. Here's Butcher on the baseline.
Oh, great pass. That was a great pass. And way to finish at the rim.
One thing that's interesting about the Gators is that I believe they have 7 or 8 actually Eagles athletes not playing, but a part of the Gators Collegian.
Yeah, that's great to see. It's great to see athletes, especially here, plugging into their collegians and getting to know other people and have fun. That's what it's all about, is just having fun.
Lathers drives hard inside. And a jump ball, and it will stay here with the Chargers.
2-point game, under 5 left to play. What do you think is going to be the outcome?
All I got to say is make sure you have popcorn and a comfortable chair.
Yep. This game could go either way right now.
Epley, she checks out the ball game. She has 3 fouls as well.
A good defense by Miley Brown right there on that play, keeping their hands active.
30-29 is the score so far. 4 minutes and 53 seconds left on the clock. They throw it inside. And Savannah Lindsay tries to save it, but to no avail. Here's Catuto. With Katrina off the floor, it will be hard here for the Gators to try to convert some offense here.
Yeah, I think ball movement's going to be the key on this set without her in the game.
Here's Catuto. Finds Moss. Moss.
She might have got away with the travel right there.
I thought she almost did too, since her
switched
established pivot foot got picked up. Here's a shot by Butcher.
What a rebound.
And the Butcher sisters are coming here clutch, providing some much needed offense here in this Collegian Championship game. Shields comes back to the table. Here's Hamilton.
We need a timely bucket right here for the Chargers.
Smith nearly lost her dribble, throws it over to Hamilton.
Good
Hamilton
pass.
Back to Smith.
That's a great pass. Oh,
misses the bucket.
Good offense. Draw 2, pass to the wide open person.
This could be a dagger here for the Gators. That goes out of bounds. I believe that swipes right off the face of Miley Brown.
I think she should have just went up for the layup right there.
Honestly, I mean, Torrey Smith was in great position to draw the charge. I don't know if she was going to get it, since she was kind of in the mix of being in the circle and not in the circle. It was kind of hard to tell from here.
Even with the opportunity to catch that, she threw that one like a fastball. I don't know if she had a chance to catch that one.
Epley coming back to the table here for the Gators. Hamilton bringing the ball up the floor. Chargers down by 4.
Yeah, I think that's good coaching by Lauren Alvarez and Carissa to get her back in the game, as she's been their main offense this game.
Another 3 on the way, no good. Wilkes fighting for a rebound. Jump ball will be awarded to the Gators. And Epley checks back into the contest. She does have 4 fouls, though.
Yeah,
3 fouls, actually.
Yeah, she's got room to work with. Hopefully she plays smart aggressive. She needs to make sure she doesn't hack unintentionally. She needs to make sure she goes for the ball and only gets the ball.
I love the way you put it. She didn't have to play smart or just how to play aggressive. She needs to play smart aggressive. A mixture of both.
Oh, what a play.
And Butcher, once again, wide open, down low for 2.
Butcher to Butcher.
Man, just like the volleyball connection that we see on the floor.
It's playing over right now.
Chargers down by 6.
Yeah, the Butcher sisters are definitely coming alive late in this game.
Here's Wilkes. She'll try a jumper. Off the backboard, no good. Loose ball on the floor. That's a turnover. Catuto takes the other away.
We got 4-on-1 right here.
Butcher off the backboard. Foul, top the basket, and 1.
And look who it is. Butcher again.
The Butcher sisters scored the last 8 of the points here for the Gators, especially with the absence of Epley.
Yep, living in the clutch moments. Hey, they know how to perform under pressure. They're regional champions in volleyball.
Yeah. Savannah Lindsay comes back to the table here for the Chargers.
A good hustle.
Shields on the floor with it. Smith taking it the other direction. Smith finds Wilkes. One more to Hamilton.
It's a good look.
We need that one. Doesn't get it. Epley with another rebound.
A good pass.
Finds Brown.
Let's see if she can finish it.
This could be the dagger off the backboard and good.
Oh. Good job, Miley Brown.
The Gators turn a 3-point lead to a 10-point lead, and
All
the Chargers
that matters,
call their second time out of the game. We have one remaining, and we'll be back. Welcome back, fans from all over. Hi, I'm Untitled Chapter alongside with point guard for the Eagles basketball team, Christian Porter. Christian, this is the last day of Greek Week here at Pensacola Christian College, a series of activities that we've been able to have on campus, the championship being one of them. We've had Brain Bowl, we've had the chariot races, we've had, I believe we also had a banner competition as well. We've had various activities here on campus to solidify Pan-Atlantic life here at Pensacola Christian College.
Yeah, I think it's been really good for the student body to do something different, and it really let us to come together and bond. And like I said, it was just something different, and I think they'll do it for many years to come, and I think it's just a great experience.
Shields with the steal and transition. She'll go up strong, lot of contact, and gets the bucket to go.
She is very good at finishing around the rim.
She has 6. Catuto finds Brown. She'll drive. Off the backboard.
Oh, that's a great take.
Swirls inside the rim to push it back to a double-digit lead of 10. Here's Hamilton to Wilkes. She'll take a 3. Off the mark. Brown had someone behind her as she's called for a foul. Christian, I believe it's safe to say that the Gators may be walking away with their 8th championship in the basketball category today.
Yeah, I'm thinking so, unless the Chargers get really hot right here and they play smart on defense and maybe foul a little bit, stop the clock, make them shoot free throws and see if they make them.
I mean, they do have a handful of fouls to give here. Here's Butcher to her sister, off the backboard. Butcher to Butcher connection here, brother.
I'm telling you, it's almost unfair.
Almost. Here's Hamilton. Ashley Smith. And that's tipped out of bounds now with under a minute left to play. Shields, she checks out of the contest. And Epley with the ball on the inbound.
Yeah, the Gators need to make sure they take care of the ball right here as they're going to get pressured as we're coming to the closing stages of the game. Oh, look at that. There's a steal right there.
Lathers gets the steal and also draws the foul.
She'll be shooting 1-on-1.
Lathers, great game for her. She has double digits with 10. And we mentioned that if a couple free throws were hit, this could be a ball game. But
absolutely,
right now the Gators are sitting comfortably with the 10-point lead.
The Chargers have had plenty of opportunities from the free throw line. She makes that one, though.
Yeah, give her 11.
Yeah, she's playing really well this game.
Checking it into the game, number 13, Amy King. She comes in for Savannah Lindsay. But Haley Butcher checks out the contest as well. And it seems as the Gators are going with 1 big and 4 guards. Lathers knocks down the second. We're going with the full court press here. Brown.
Yeah, I think this is to take care of the basketball right here. Let's see if they do it. Ooh.
Draws the foul. I believe that one is on Hamilton. Smart move, though, because they do have a handful of fouls to give. Brown gets it to Butcher. Butcher finds Brown. They're looking to waste time, but they throw it away.
So back to Greek Week. What's been your favorite Spirit Day this week? What was your favorite theme?
My favorite Spirit of the Week was probably, I want to say, it was a character day, so I didn't do anything crazy, but I bought these glasses for about $4, and they were like single shade glasses as Hamilton throws up a shot, no good. Lathers with the inbound. Shot attempt is up and rolls in. Brings it back to single digits, but I look like Frozone off The Incredibles.
Oh, yeah, I saw you walking around campus with those.
Yeah, so it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got many compliments, and I enjoyed all of them. What was your favorite day out of Greek Week today, Christian?
I was a big fan of today. I really liked the college day. It was cool seeing everybody walking around in their jerseys and everybody in their throwback jerseys.
The clock isn't going. They'll probably run it down until it's under 20 seconds. We'll have it right at 18. Here's Epley with the inbound. And we don't award a MVP of the game, but if we had to, Katrina Epley would definitely be in the conversation for it. Number of rebounds and a double-digit performance with 12 points tonight.
Yeah, it wouldn't shock me if she was close to a double-double. She was all over the boards today.
She did everything and everything here tonight for the Gators, as they are seconds away from obtaining their 8th championship in collegiate basketball. First attempt is up, no good. Butcher the rebound. Butcher gets it to go.
Her last 4 or 5 minutes of this game has been very phenomenal. She's been all over the boards, finishing at the rim.
3 seconds left. They find Wilkes. And ladies and gentlemen, that will do it. Your 2022 champions for women's basketball are the Gators. What a game we were able to see. Started off a little slow, and then we got a bunch of threes.
Then we picked up the pace a little bit.
Just a little bit. Congrats to the Zeta Nu Gators. Let me say it again. Congrats to the Zeta Nu Gators for picking up the 2022 Women's Basketball Championship in collegiate play.
Yeah, it was fun to watch. It was a fun game. We finally got up the pace. Excited for this guys' games that's next.
Great valiant effort here by the Chargers. Now let's pay our attention to the center court as Mr. Gentry prepares to bring and present the trophy to the Zeta Nu Gators.
At this time, we have the trophy presentation at midcourt. Our Collegian Sports Coordinator, Mr. Jacob Gentry, will present the Women's Collegian Basketball Champion Trophy. Let's hear it one more time for the Zeta Nu Gators. Thank you so much, fans, for watching from all over the world, from the coast of Pensacola all the way to California. Congratulations to the Zeta Nu Gators for picking up the 2022 Women's Collegiate Basketball Championship. We'll be back with the men's game, but until then, I'm Alvin Chapman alongside with Christian Porter, and we will see you for the next competitions.